ओके, छोटी सी झलक हम इंडिया के कुछ पार्ट्स पर यहाँ डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं। तो द फर्स्ट दिस स्टोरी बेसिकली इज हैविंग थ्री टॉपिक्स, ओके, थ्री पार्ट। सो फर्स्ट टॉपिक वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस हियर, द बेकर फ्रॉम गोवा, एंड द ऑथर ऑफ द स्टोरी इज लुसियो रॉड्रिग्स, ओके, लुसियो रॉड्रिग्स। So in this story, first I am going to discuss the activity from this story, so that you will work and understand and also correct ideas during this explanation of this story, right? So here discuss, you have to discuss from yourself, which what images of people or places come to your mind when you think about your country, about our country like India. So which place and which people images come to your mind? As in my mind, I am thinking about the freedom fighters. Lots of freedom fighters images are coming in my mind, and some like sports person also, right? Yes, but anytime, can you think about the person who was really available like a baker who cooked the food? Someone can be in your life that one is appreciable, right? That you can remember or think about your country. Chef. तो ऐसे ही यहाँ पर एक स्टोरी है जो हम अभी रीड करने जा रहे हैं, अ बेकर फ्रॉम गोवा, बेकर फ्रॉम गोवा. So this is a pan portrait. What do you know about the meaning of pan portrait? Pan portrait means describe something like that someone can visualize it. Okay? Describe something that someone can visualize that. So this is a pan portrait. Means when I explain the story, you can imagine it that it is visualizing it. Okay? You can visualize it. Like you are watching that main particular theme. Okay, in front of you. So this is about a pan portrait of a traditional Goan village. Traditional Goan village baker who still has an important place in the society. Their baker are famous nowadays, right? So see the chapter. Alright, so first I am going to introduce you this. That what we are going to read about the story. Okay, a baker from Goa revolves around the relevance of a baker in Goa city. Okay, that time which it is about the ancient time. Okay, in ancient time the Portuguese ruled over the city of Goa. That time who were ruling over the Goa? Portuguese. Right. So at that time they may have left the city, but they have left the bakers. Who? Bakers. Okay, and these bread maker, who is baker? Bread maker. So these bread maker continue to have an important role in the Goan cities, right? So in this story, the author recalls his childhood. His childhood when he was a child. That time these bakers were playing an important role in their life. Even today also they play they are an important part of the Goa villages. But that time they were most appreciable and they were really a liked one for them. So he is remembering those previous days. Who is remembering those previous days? Ancient time days? Means childhood days? Author. Very good. Narrator. So he is telling you, our elders are often heard reminiscing nostalgically about those good old Portuguese days. The Portuguese and their famous loaves of bread, those eaters of loaves, might have vanished, but the makers are still there. Do you know the meaning of reminiscing nostalgically? Reminiscing means remembering, and nostalgically means thinking about the past. Thinking fondly about the past means with a great interest, right? So here the author is telling about his elders first. Means his elders told him about their ancient time, their days. When? Which days they are talking about? When the Portuguese were ruling the people who are the maker of bread, the bread maker are still there. Why he is saying that they are still there? As they are alive? No. Actually, he is telling about their generations because their next generations have carried forward that professions. Okay, that is what he is telling you. So these are still there. We still have among us the mixer, because how we can say that these are still there? Because we have among us mixers. They used to make the dough to prepare the bread. Okay, so to prepare the bread in the morning we just eat. So, and molders. This like in this way we give the shape to the bread, to dough. जो डो होता है हमारे पास उसको ब्रेड के रूप में शेप दी जाती है with the help of molder. Means they mold it in the shape of bread. And those who bake the loaves on furnaces. जहाँ पर फायर दी जाती है बेक करने के लिए ब्रेड्स को. Right? These are the furnaces. So those age-old time-tested furnaces still exist. Now here the author is telling about those furnaces that these furnaces are in good conditions. Means the Portuguese have left for us amongst us those mixers and molders and the bakers who bake the bread on those furnaces, and those furnaces are still in good conditions of working nowadays, right? Those age-old time-tested furnaces still exist. The fire in the furnaces has not yet been extinguished. Means it is not removed from their furnaces. That is properly working nowadays. The third and the jingle. When the bakers came to the cities to sell so they create the sound to sell there and to give their presence that they have arrived there, right? To tell us. The traditional bakers bamboo. Means as they were having the bamboo stick and one basket on it when they are selling their bread. Okay, that way. Heralding his arrival. Heralding means announcing. So third and jingle give to announce to us, herald us that they are coming to sell their bread. Those bakers in the morning can still be heard in some places. Means nowadays still we can listen and we can hear the sound of those bakers as they are announcing their sound by jingling and by their third. Third means that they create the sound by the bamboo stick. That is called third. Okay. Can still be heard in some places. Maybe the father is not alive, but the son still carries on the family profession. So now author is telling here, maybe the parents of those bakers are not alive who has started this profession, but the profession has carried forward to their son. So now their son have become the baker in place of their father. Okay. So these bakers are even today known as the padder in Goa. Padder. Okay. Actually, this is the Portuguese word. Padder is the Portuguese word in Goa. Padder called to baker. Because this word referred to baker. Okay. So during our childhood in Goa, the baker used to be our friend. Means these were our companion. As we were we spent much of the time with those bakers. So these are too much friendly and guide for us. He used to come to list at least twice a day. Means these bakers arrived and visited our places twice a day, 2 times a day. When he set out in the morning on his selling round, when first they are coming with their breads to sell them. Okay, so in the morning time, and second, when they just returned after emptying his used basket. they are returning to their home. So that time. The jingling thud of his bamboo woke us up from sleep, and we ran to meet and greet him. Why was it so? Because was it for the love of the Lord? Now author is asking a question to himself that when the bakers arrived to our cities, arrived to our places, reached our places, that time we just woke up and ran to them. हम जल्दी से उठते तो उनके पास दौड़ करके जाते थे. Why is it so? ऐसा क्यों था? That we were most lovable for the means we love much to the Lord? Not at all. Why is it so? Not at all. Because the laws were bought by some pastime and westime. Pastime and westime, these are also the Portuguese word. Pastime and westime. These are also Portuguese word. They used to prefer the maid servant. So the loss of the bread just purchased by the maid servant. So we were not too much means we don't love much to the Lord. That was something else. What was it? That we ran, just woke up in the morning and ran to the bakers. Why is it so? Because what we longed for were those bread bangers which we chose carefully. Sometimes it was sweet bread or special made. It was because we were much attached, too much attached with those bakers. Because those bakers have started making the bread according to our choices. Like as the elders were eating the bread like in this way, spiral. Okay, but these are making for us the different type of bread. Okay, like this. So this type of bread they were making for us, like a bangle shape. Clear? So we chose that. The baker made his musical entry on the scene with the jam. Okay, these were the sounds they create when they arrived to our cities. Jam. Sound of a specially made bamboo staff. Staff means bamboo stick. Staff means stick. So one had supported the basket on his head and the other the bamboo on the ground. Okay, so their one hand was busy in supporting the bamboo to create the jangle sound, and the another one having the basket on their head. That's the basket. He would greet the lady of the house with good morning. First they came there and they greet the ladies of the house by saying good morning to them. Okay, wish them, and then place his basket on the vertical bamboo. Means first they are having the basket on their hand and bamboo in their hand. Then they take it in vertical shape. Okay, right? Clear? And in this way, the basket is clear on their shoulders. Right? So, we kids, now he is telling about his childhood days. Okay, and then what activities they were used to do that time. And the vehicles arrived to their places to sell their breads. So, with good morning, first they wish, they greet the ladies of house, and then they hang that basket on the vertical bamboo. We kids would be pushed aside with a mild rebuke, and the loaves would be delivered to the servant. Rebuke means, what does mean by rebuke? Mild rebuke. An expression of disapproval or scolding. Means whenever you see that the children are just walking up and coming out, okay, you see those people as they were receiving the servants, the breads were purchasing by the servants. So what the need to the children to come out? But still we kids are coming out. So just the parents were not allow us to go out. That is why we were having this rebuke. Rebuke means expression of disapproval. Means not to go out or scolding from our parents. But we still trying to contact to those bakers. How in this way? In what way? We would just climb a branch or the parapet. Do you know parapet? Have you seen the house low height boundaries? Parapet is the wall with the low height. Okay, तो बाउंड्रीज होती है ना, घर के बाहर जो बनी हुई बाउंड्रीज होती है उनकी हाइट बहुत लो होती है, so that is called parapet. So from those walls just we try to see the peep the basket of the bakers. Peep means just a quick look, जैसे ताला झांकी करना, right? Just a quick look. So in this way just we try to do and we didn't give up. So we would climb a branch or a parapet to peep into the basket. Somehow I can still recall the typical furnaces of those loaves. Loaves for the elders and the bangles for the children. जो loaves होते थे, loaves का मतलब वही जो piece of bread होता था, that is for the elders and bangles for the children. They bake. Then we didn't even care to brush our teeth. You know, we were too curious to meet them those bakers, that we didn't care about the brushing our teeth. We don't care about brushing our teeth. We just walk up and ran to the bakers. Why the author is saying here that we don't need to brushing our teeth? Because they were too excited to meet them. And you know, one more condition is there. You know, he is telling here why they don't care about the brushing their teeth. Because or wash our mouth properly. They never wash their mouth properly and they never brush their teeth. Because and why should we? Here again he is asking the question, why should we? Why should we brush our teeth? So now he is saying, and giving one example, like who would take the trouble of plucking the mango leaf for the toothbrush? You know, in ancient time they were used to do the brush with the leaf of trees like baboon tree and neem tree. You also heard about it, but this time here he is referring to the mango tree. So author is saying that who will take the trouble to pluck the leaf of the mango tree and then to do the brush. And why was it necessary at all? Again he is raising the question, why it was necessary at all, as he is giving a very live example like tiger never brushed his teeth, as he eat too much but he never brushed his teeth. So how he could wash, and also now the author is giving here and proving his statement true. He is justifying his opinion here. Okay, as a child he is justifying his view. What he is saying, that what he could was the clean up everything so nicely. When they will sip the hot tea, so it will nicely clean up their mouth. Okay, after it is just for the justification of their kids' opinion. Okay, of those kids' opinions. These are the all comprehensive questions from this topic we have already read. So you will be giving the answers of those, right? Yes. What are the elders in Goa nostalgic about? What are the elders in Goa nostalgic about? Give the answers.
The elders in Goa
Yes.
are nostalgic about the old Portuguese days.
Thinking only about the old days, right? Ancient days when Portuguese ruled over the Goa. Okay, is bread making still popular in Goa? How do you know?
Yes, it is still popular as
With the help of this story, as author is telling about, so we can sure about it that their son have carried forwarded their profession, the father's profession. Okay, baking the bread. And also you can give some reasons, like in nowadays also we see the, if you visit the Goa, so you can see that in their parties cake and there's like in Christmas occasion cake is famous. That is why we can see. Okay, what is the baker called? in Goa?
Bad.
Padder. Very good. When would the baker come every day, and why did the children run to meet him?
The baker and on.
The baker comes twice in a day to meet the children. Okay, children like to meet him in the morning when he for the selling purpose, and when he is returning to his home after with the empty baskets. Okay, and the children, why children run to meet him? Because they can choose the bread, like mango shaped bread. They make especially for them. Okay, the bakers make specially for the children. Very good. Yes. Next, we see the next part of this chapter. Marriage gifts are meaningless without the sweet bread known as a bowl. Bowl is also the Portuguese word. Okay, this is as for the gift. Just as a party or a feast loses its charm without bread. So this also making us clear about it that how much bread and means baker are popular in the Goa. Means they have a famous like important place in Goa, right? Goa culture. So the marriage gifts are meaningless without the sweet bread known as a bowl. Means these sweet breads. Okay. Just as a party for a feast loses its charm without bread. Means parties also are not looking charming without bread. So bread is compulsory in their parties. Not enough can be said to show how important a baker can be for a sandwiches on the occasion of a daughter's engagement. Means in Goa culture, the mother have to prepare sandwiches from the bread on their daughter's engagement. This is the custom of that cities. Okay, and cakes and volinhas. Volinhas is also a Portuguese word. This is also used for the bread. Volinhas are a must for Christmas as well as other festivals. So these bread and cakes are famous for those festivals also there. Thus, the presence of a baker's furnace in a village is absolutely essential. So means it is an important thing in the villages. Means each and every village you can see the furnace of baking the bread there in every village of Goa. The baker or bread seller of those days had a peculiar dress known as the kabai. Means the bakers are used to wear the dress that is called kabai. Kabai is also a Portuguese word. In their language they call it kabai. And you can also identify whenever in nowadays also they watch the baker. Okay, they can just simply they watch a person who wear the half means the knees down pant. Okay, knees down lower. If they watch, so they just identify or justify that this man is a baker, because baker are used to wear the dress that is half of like half pant. Okay, so in this way they can identify them down to the knees, right? In our childhood, we saw a baker wearing a shirt and trousers which was shorter than full length. So nowadays also, if someone who wears a half pant which reaches just below the knees invites the comment that he is dressed like a pattern. In Goa, if someone has wear the dress just below the knee, okay, half pant, so the people comment that person that he is a pattern, right? The baker usually collected his bills at the end of the month. As you can see here, the groceries as a milkman collect his amount at the end of the month. Okay, so their baker collected their amount, their bill after in the ending of the month. Baking was indeed a profitable profession in the old days. Means in Goa. The baker and his family never starved. Starved means hungry, right? They never hungry. They never starved and hungered. He, his family, and his servants always lived happy and prosperous, rich, rich, wealthy. Why? Because they were having too much to eat, so they can't survive without starving. Okay, and their plum physique was an open testimony to this. Even today, any person with a jackfruit-like physical appearance can easily compare to a baker. Okay, do you have you seen the jackfruit? कटहल जो बहुत बड़ा सा होता है, ठीक है? So nowadays also, if you can see those people mixing baker, you can just easily identify that these person like they have become fatty. Okay, they consume the fat because of their profession. So in Goa, people comment to the person if physically he is looking like a jackfruit. So they just give them also a comment that this is a